Okay, we're doing use case again. I don't know why this is on the screen. Anyway, I don't think this is going to bother us. I don't want to cut it off and start over. All right, is that okay with you? This is a, okay, great. So here is a use case for ChatGPT. I'm going to skip that one right now. Let's go over here. So I was talking to people about weight loss. Actually, I was at a cookout and I was talking to a guy about alternative diet. At a cookout, yeah. Well, he said he wanted to lose weight, so hey, my ears perk up. You use ChatGPT? Nah. I don't use it. Like, it can give you some ideas on what to do, and give you an idea on how to use it. Just crank it up and tell it what your favorite foods are. Tell it what you normally eat. Tell it. Well, I didn't say that to him, but the way I programmed it, I also said. So, all right. So let me tell you what I did. So I said, look, I create a plan, a custom food plan, so that you don't have to think about it and you'll know what kind of dishes you can cook in order to reach your goal of losing the amount of weight you say you want to lose in the time frame that you want to lose it. So you might think about this. If you do any Excel writing, coding, it's very similar. If you do any programming, you already know. If then else statements, you give these different criteria and all this other stuff. And that's the thing about a computer and ChatGPT or AI is that it can just crunch through that type of information so easy, so quick. It can go through the whole internet and access. Like if I say replace the meal, replace this, and look, and this is what I did. So I created a custom GPT, but I used ChatGPT to create the custom GPT. Follow me. So basically, and there's another video about creating the custom GPT, but I'm going to walk you through this at a simple level. And this is available for you, right? Yeah, I'm probably going to rename it because that's a little intimidating name, but that's available over there where it says custom GPTs. If you're in the AI can do it for you training portal. If not, then I don't know what to tell you right now because I don't know what else I'm going to do with it. I might sell it. But okay, to so I told it to ask these questions. How important is it for you to lose weight? Because all right, so I'm gonna spend time doing this, and I could have did it real simple just for him, but for me, I like when I'm doing something, I'm like, does this apply to more than one person? So I made it with him in mind, but I also made it so that the use case is far beyond him. It's for anybody. And so it's going to ask, first of all, on a scale of 1 to 10, how important is it for you to lose weight and improve your lifestyle? I'm already trying to get buy-in. I like integrating psychology and personal development into the tools because otherwise, what's the rate of a person actually following through if you don't look at things in that way? Anyway, so if it's 6 or higher, go to the next step, and which implies if it's not, oh well, here it is right here. If it's not, they're telling you're looking for a quick fix, and here's something that might help you. This ain't the answer. We're not doing a quick fix. We're talking about a lifestyle change. And by the way, this is a weight loss supplement that I'm affiliate for, which is what a lot of people are looking for. Just a quick fix. They ain't trying to do the work. So step one, you're going to collect this information. I told her to ask this information. What's your age? What's your current weight? How much you weigh? How much weight do you want to lose? What is the time frame? And this is how I do things. I like to undersell and over deliver. So I said adjust the program to beat this time frame by 20%. That's so I tend to program things in a way so that it operates the way that I would personally do it. Now, keep this stuff in mind because you hear people saying they don't need AI and AI will replace everyone. It won't replace everyone. AI will replace lazy people, people who does repetitive things, but you'll always have a position regardless of AI because if you use it unlike other people, then you'll you won't be using it like other people. I mean, your output would be different because who is going to put this in here? You know, what are your favorite foods? List everything they eat. I mean, everything they love to eat. And you really have to list everything they love to eat, as long as you take in everything they love to eat. But anyway, well, but it is good because, like they tell you in psychology, when you repeat what someone has said, then they feel like they've been listened to, they were heard. So that is kind of good. It's going to list it. Remove unhealthy foods from the meal plan, but show them at the end with reasons to avoid it. I don't want to make this too long. Well, you'll give me feedback. And then I talk about fasting. I go over the meal plan overview. I go over the exercise philosophy, like why it's important to build muscle, because these are all of the things that I'm suggesting you do. But it's very simple. It's very light. Talking about 3 exercises for 5 minutes. And that's just in case the person hasn't done anything and it's body weight, no gym required. Firstly, so like if someone, I'm not trying to get someone to go from 0 to 100 if they haven't been doing anything. I want it to be easy to start and use and then graduate as time goes on. But obviously, you also have to see results. So I wrote all of this stuff with all of those things in mind. And what this is, again, is just the instructions. This is the instructions that I'm coming up with for the actual GPT. This is not the actual GPT. This is an instructions for the GPT. I'm using ChatGPT in order to create the instructions because I want it to be as good as possible. And so it's coming up with example meal plans. That's so I can get a look at it, see if it did what I wanted it to do. The foods that people love, but that it's determined that, hey, this is no good. You gonna have to eliminate this. I'm sorry. You don't just leave it like that. You're like, well, those particular foods that you mentioned, we left that out of the meal plan, but I created some dishes that would replicate the taste and maybe feel the texture. I put something in there, and this is the recipe and everything too. Uh, I put something in there that you are probably, if you like that, you will probably find this very tasteful, but it's got the good nutrition that you need in order to achieve your goals. You really get someone to move in the direction they need to move. You can't just take stuff away. You got to give them the real reasons why you should think twice about consuming this. And not only that, like you just take something away, they like reluctant. You got to say, but I have something much better that's probably got a similar or better taste and a better feeling to the palate or an equal feel to the palate. So now it's not so much as you're taking away from their life, you're adding to that life. This is a new experience. This is an adventure. I'm going to be healthier and I get to experience this new adventure with food. Okay. All right. Yeah, okay. Maybe I'll try it. All right, this is not a yeah. So this is something ChatGPT could do, y'all. So this is a real world use case, and as you can see, something like this. All right, as an individual, you can create it for yourself. As an entrepreneur, you can create them to sell. As a business, you can magnet. If you don't know what that is, watch one of my other videos. But this is something that you can provide if you are a trainer or a coach, health and wellness coach. You got a business. This could be a lead magnet that you provide for visitors to your website or to get them to come to your website in exchange for their email so you can start building their email list. This is something that you can give to your current customers and clients as an added value so that this is just icing on top of the cake. Hey, I appreciate you doing business with us. And to show our appreciation, I want to give you access to this custom weight loss, custom meal planner. And this is just this example. Don't remember, I'm not telling you specifically this is what you need to do and this what you could do. This is a representation of a wide variety of types of things that you can do using this AI and technology. You got it? All right, I think, okay, so probably you want to see it in action, right? As far as ChatGPT, you come over here. Well, no. Oh, yeah, you could do it this way. You come over here, and I have to find, as you can see, a lot of these are going to be over there in the area for custom weight loss. Not still going to be over there on the site for you to use. Oh, I know. I'm tripping. So these are the custom GPTs. Just too many. And they done stopped showing them. They don't even show all of them anymore. All right, so I do have to go over here because they don't even show all of them. My GPTs, my GPTs. Achieve better weight loss. Okay, you said you want to see how it works, right? Oh, all right. So let's just say, and these are just prompts that you use to jump it off in case somebody gets here and don't know what to type, which you should know what to type because you're here for a reason. But if you click on it, it's just going to give you some foods, generally speaking. So it's designed to inform, educate, and be supportive and motivational as well. Do you want to create your full customized weight loss program with all this built in? Your favorite foods, custom goals, and fat burning plan. Yes, build my weight loss program. No, just browse it. Which ones fit you best? I'll say yes. Let's. You see how simple this is, right? You don't even have to have any idea what to type. You just click a button and you're going to get there to the process. This journey is not just about losing weight, it's about becoming the best version of you. Remember, I said it's going to be supportive and motivational and inspiration? You see? Your coach ain't even going to go this, it's not going to be consistently persistent at having this attitude. But you can program this thing that, I mean, you're going to feel like it is a person uh, when you use these things if you use it the right way and if it's set up the right way. Because it could just be plain. It's like putting spices, herbs and spices on your food. You could use this plain with no herbs and spices, or you can program it to interact with you in a certain way. Anyway, first thing I need to customize, these are all part of the instructions that I gave. Is taking in information in order to give you a custom plan. Let's say I'm 35. Now let's say I'm 60 because I gave it some instructions about an older person. As you age, then different things happen with the body, right? It's going to tell you what happens in at what age. I'm gonna say I'm 300, 30 years old, 300 pounds, want to lose 200 and six. Want to lose 200. Golly, want to lose 100 in let's say 6 months. He don't. All right, I gotta go. I got to go back and fix that. It's not supposed to tell you that you're going to beat it by 20%. It's just supposed to have that in the plan. It's just to ensure that you beat it. It's not supposed to tell you that though. All right, I got to fix that. What are your absolute favorite foods? Watch this. I like pizza, pizza. Oh well, this is true now. I like pizza and cheese cake. What else? And spaghetti and potatoes. Potatoes. Let's go with that. I don't even know what the. We're gonna aim to crush that goal in under 5 months. See, you don't supposed to. All right, I gotta fix that part, y'all. Don't worry, you don't have to give these up forever. We'll work in cleaner versions and smart timing so you can enjoy life while you're still burning fat. You see what I'm saying? How you like that? You like that? Is that something you can actually follow? I would think yes. If you want to improve your health and you're trying to lose weight, this is something you can actually do. Are there any foods you absolutely hate or refuse to eat? Pick five if possible. What is your biggest reason, your why for wanting to hit this goal? This again is psychology. It's to make you actually think about the benefit of having lost the weight. Like your why, I want that top frame of mind. Is it for more energy? And it might, and by it providing suggestions, it may help you consider things that go along with you losing weight that were not actually part of something you was thinking about. So now you can have end up with multiple reasons for wanting to achieve your goal, if that makes sense. Let me help build this program for you. Okay. Comeback season. Awesome. Heck yes, it's awesome because you're. Oh, I never answered the question. Okay. All right. Uh, oh yeah. Okay, I never answered the question. Let's do this. I love it. Okay, this thing is. Oh, man, I love this thing. It's doing exactly what I asked it to do. Sometimes you have to go back and change the instructions that you give it because it's not responding the way you intended. But I run into that a lot less when I get ChatGPT to help me organize the instructions in the right way. Because you got to think about it. Look at all of these different moving parts. It's like I go through it and I'm like, oh yeah, I should do this. Oh yeah, I should do this. Oh yeah, I could do that part. I don't know if you saw, but there was two different sets of instructions. That's because after thinking about it and going through it, you have more ideas, and I can add in this, and I can make it better this way, and I can make it better that way. Well, you know, after a while, you're like, man, I ain't rewriting these instructions again. But guess what? Now all you do is take all that unorganized, disorganized stuff and put it into chat GPT. And you say, okay, these are the things I want to accomplish with this custom GPT. Create organized instructions that I can use to create this chat GPT, customized chat GPT. You see what I'm saying? So now, before it was tedious, like I'm not going to go back over it again. Now, you don't have to do that. I'm telling y'all, it is a life changer. All right, anyway, so let's answer the questions and see what it comes up with. Five food I hate: squash, okra. If it's not fried. Let's see, what else? Oh, turnips, stewed tomatoes. I want more energy. Look how it's offering playing with grandkids and kids. Get off more medicine. Excellent. I don't like how this is not left aligned, but okay, no big deal. Once I have that, okay. Want to see how it's repeating stuff back to you, make you feel heard, right? This isn't just about numbers on a scale. It's about waking up energized, confidence, and in control. That's exactly where you're headed. And so then it's going to give you your meal plan based on the pounds you want to lose. And it's knowing, I say you don't have to give them the calories and this, that, the other. That feels tedious, but take into account, obviously, you have to be in a calorie deficit in order to lose the weight, taking into account the amount of exercise we're asking them to do. Matter of fact, I think I told it, don't even calculate the exercise with the calorie reduction to lose the weight in case they don't do the exercise. Oh yeah, that's one of the things I went back and added the walking part. And I meant to say, you know, I meant to say if you can do organic. I didn't want to really make it seem like the only way it's going to work is if it's organic, and it's not really saying it that way. That's because I didn't include that type of language in there. I meant to go back and do that. I'm probably going to adjust that today too. I mean, which window eating now? Okay, I was going to say normally it asks you which window for the time that you rather have. You're not trying anymore. You're doing this. You're not trying anymore. You're doing this. Let's make that 100-pound goal look easy. Oh, by the way, you see this? Word file or PDF. Want that guilt-free cheesecake recipe added to your plan? Amazing. Let's see what that looks like, right? And I know it's a misspelling. I'm gonna leave it. And watch, I'm being funny with it. Watch. Yes, I want the recipe. Misspelling. Don't worry about it. Can you make it for me? Let's see what it says. I should have said, can you make it for me too? So good, you'll forget it's healthy. You got it. Is it going to ignore the funny part? Okay, I'm going to leave it alone. All right, let me ask. Yes, can I get a a PDF download? Remember, I told it to be. Uh, what do you call it? Remember, I told it to be supportive, motivating. I'm proud of you for committing. Or is it stuck? Now, sometimes it will get stuck. I think it might be stuck. While we give it a little more time. You see this right here? You can also speak into it. Oh, okay. It was still working on it. It's probably my computer because I got all this stuff going on. But you can speak into this. It's just when you use a laptop, it's going to keep cutting you off while you're speaking into it. If you use the phone, though, it's great because you just say whatever you're going to say and then it stops and then you upload the speech. So there'll be another video where I'll show you how to use the phone to use the audio version. Once I get that downloaded, let's go. But on the laptop, I always use the text. I think it's stuck. Well, let me switch to the microphone. What happened? Oh, it's not going to let me switch because I'm using it on my. I wonder is that going to mess up the
You got
recording
it,
over
Ome.
here?
I love that. You're doing this for you, and you're doing it with purpose. Now just confirm for me, which fasting window do you want to use? Pick one of these:
Oh,
6 to 2,
that's
7 to
what's
3,
wrong.
8 to 4, or 9 to 5. Once I've got that, I'll finalize and send your custom PDF plan ready to roll.
9 to 5. Oh, y'all probably can't hear it because I got this headset in my head. Oh, that's why it told me. Okay, that's what it was waiting on me. I hadn't given it the time window. Almost. What's Oma? Have you heard of that? I told it to explain why we suggest organic and grass-fed meat. Excuse me. Oh, yeah, that was an accident. Oh, let's do a word file. I keep waiting on the machine waiting on me. Yes. The market is turning green. If you guys are interested in investing, this these first until about November, between now and November, so tomorrow October, or at least October, it's probably going to be a good time to get in the market. Probably, pro- probably within the next month or two is a good time. But there's a saying that says, "Oh, okay, I'm sorry." There's a saying that says, "Sell in May and go away. Sell in May and go away." So actually, May might be your last best opportunity to get in the market. But anyway, if you're going to invest for the long term, these from now until October is probably a good time. A lot of times between November and December, you're going to have what's called a Santa Claus rally, and the market starts going up. January it might fall back again, and you know. Anyway, the thing is, it's between now and let's say 5 years. Let's say you got a 5 year plan. If you invest now, then in 5 years, you're probably going to be up more than you would be up in the bank. So here's the document, and that's how it works. And this is just another use case of AI, ChatGPT in particular. In this situation, we have created a custom GPT. You saw the process I went through to customize the GPT, and you saw an application for it, which is what a lot of people want to do is lose weight. You saw application within application. You saw how it can give you alternatives to recipes. You saw how it can deliver information to a third party, to another person by way of custom GPT this in this situation. But you can have somebody that you're trying to help. Somebody might come to you for advice, and you don't really know what's the best advice to give them. You can go in here and put in the relevant information and all of the things to consider. Yeah, you don't have to give them the things to consider, but there might be specific things within that person's life that matters to the output or the response. You have an assistant right here. You got a therapist. You got an assistant. You got guys. I'm done. Okay. ChatGPT is not paying me, but here's another use case example. And thank you for watching. Let me know what you think. Because if you like these videos, you better let me know something. You better hit like, subscribe, and you better share it.